Alright everyone, welcome back with the new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video, and in this video we're going to be going over the updated character roster that's been going around on Twitter and YouTube as of late. If you haven't seen the image, I will put it on screen very soon. I will also have a link to the Twitter in the description below. So yeah, if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe, like that button. Make sure you watch to the very end so you don't miss a single thing that I'm saying about this roster. I have a lot of things to say. Anyway, so on the screen right here, you can see this the whole entire roster. Now this has been I think this is more of like a prediction roster slash leak, supposedly. I'm not too sure. I just saw this today. I think it's been going on for like the last couple of days, I believe, so I'm not quite sure. But before we actually go over the characters and everything that's actually in this game, let's look over here where it says day one pre-order characters. It says prediction. So notice it says prediction. Like I said, I don't know if this is real or not. But anyway, it says Mara, Toa, and Android 21 are going to be the day one pre-order characters. Total character count, not counting transformations, 145. So not counting transformations, 145. That's actually a lot of characters. I think Tenkaichi 3, if I'm not mistaken, I believe had 60, 70 characters. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. But that's like without including, I think that's without including transformation. But this looks like it's having double the amount without counting transformations, which is a lot. So we're going to look over here real quick. We'll go over this real quick and then we'll kind of break down the roster a little bit. Any characters such as Z Goku or Z Vegeta have every variant of themselves in one slot from the Saiyan Saga, the Buu Saga, including giant and alternate forms to conserve slot spaces and make everything more streamlined. Characters not shown are Chaozu, Cybermen, Frieza Grunts, Povich less Yamu, and Babiri's moveset. The rest of Bardock's crew, Salza, Garlic Jr., Dr. Willow or Wilo, Hulis, Ribrian's team, Wotamo, Magenta, and Tien is the DBS version but has alternate outfits from Dragon Ball and Z, and the same goes for Z Yamcha having alt super and costumes. Okay, so it looks like Tien and Yamcha are going to kind of have like, just going to be like one of them, but they're just going to have costumes to kind of, you know, say, okay, this is the Tien from Dragon Ball Super and the Yamcha from Dragon Ball Super and the Yamcha from Dragon Ball and vice versa. So I guess that's good because like I said, they want to kind of make sure they have enough space. They don't want to have a bunch of clutter on the screen of like 3 Yamchas, even though like most of the time we have like 3 Gokus. So yeah, we're going to kind of zoom in here just a little bit. We're going to start with the top left. We'll kind of work our way down. I know a lot of you guys have probably already like seen some of this stuff already, but we're going to kind of quickly go over it anyway. Obviously, we got the Dragon Ball characters right here, and I ain't enough to say. Got, you know, Android 8. Can't wait to play as him. We got a little, you know, Grandpa Gohan right here, General Tao, Demon King Piccolo. I wonder if he's going to have his giant form, but I'm pretty sure he is. I like this little thing right here, you know, Mayan. God, what's his name? I can't even remember his name. Isn't he like Emperor Pilaf? That's his name. Okay, I remember now. Almost forgot for a second. But yeah, all the Dragon Ball characters, Ariel. I know in BT3, she's still kind of like a gimmick character. I think she's like, she kind of has like the armor of a giant character, at least when I was using her, to where she can't be staggered as hard, which I guess kind of fits her character as being a gimmick character because she's like, you know, small little female child who pretty much can't get pushed over. I got this guy's name. What is it, like the Demon Man or something like? No, Devil Man. This guy I don't even know, and I definitely don't know who this is. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so we'll go from left to right. I guess out of this box right here, not really anyone that I'm super excited for, except for the Mayan and Pilaf robots. That's kind of dope, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Right here, we got one of my favorite characters, Gogeta Super Saiyan. So this looks like it's some of the movie characters as well as GT. We don't know exactly how much of the GT characters are going to be in the game, but we obviously know they're going to be in. So, you know, when a lot of people say, hey guys, it's been leaked, there's going to be GT characters in the game, it's been leaked. Listen, like, that's not a leak. It's kind of just common sense at this point. I mean, I think BT2 even had GT characters, if I'm not mistaken. BT3 definitely did. So I don't see why Sparking Zero wouldn't have GT characters. But yeah, I have no idea who this guy is. For a second, I was like thinking, is it from Dragon Ball GT? But I have no idea who this is. So if you guys know, let me know. Obviously, we got Janemba in his fat form, regular form, Super Baby. I hope we get Super Baby in his other forms, not just these two. I don't know if, I know in BT3, when you hover over Super Baby, it kind of shows like his alternate like costumes and transformations and all that kind of stuff. So we might get that. Oob from GT will most likely get End of Z Oob as well. So yeah, oop, wrong thing. We're gonna scroll down a little bit. So yeah, just regular GT characters. I don't really know too much about all the GT characters. Like, I don't even know who this guy is, but obviously right here, I know he was in Dragon Ball GT. I know he was like one of the, I think he was like a mini boss in the series. I don't think he was a major villain, obviously, but no, I remember seeing him. I think it was the Black Star Dragon Saga, but I can't remember too much. So looking over here, we got the Saiyan Saga, you know, your typical Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Raditz, blah, 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 Nappa. You got the Ginyu Force. Look down here, we got Nail, and this right here, I believe this is the Frieza from Dragon Ball Super, not Superhero, I think it's the Broly movie. I think this is when it was like a flashback, and you kind of showed like, it kind of showed King Cold appointing Frieza to the Saiyans that he's going to be the new supreme ruler of the universe because King Cold is retiring, I guess. So that's pretty cool that we have this character. We never had this character in a Dragon Ball game before, so if this is true, that's going to be kind of cool to play as him. Obviously, I don't know how good he's going to be. He might just be like a short, crappy character, but then again, we don't know. Over here, now this is what I was kind of looking at before. This Goku kind of looks like the Goku from the Broly movie, but I'm not quite sure because if you look down here, we have some of the DBS hero movie as well, like Adult Goten, Pan, Adult Trunks, and you can just tell by just the graphics, not graphics, I guess the art style, that this is definitely from Dragon Ball Superhero. I'm not too sure about these two, Goku and Vegeta though, because like we already have Goku here, and we already have obviously, you know, Teen Goku here. I think that's Teen Goku. I just made that name up, by the way, but I think he's like a teenager right here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm not too sure about this Goku and Vegeta, if they're the ones that are gonna have like all of the transformation from like Super Saiyan, but I believe that's what they're doing. But they kind of look like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on those two. Just thought I'd point that out. We got the crappy version of Trunks right here. I mean, who really likes this Trunks? I mean, this Trunks is probably worse, but I mean, hey, I mean, this guy has like no excuses, and he has no excuses. Like he should obviously be more buffed up, and he shouldn't look the way he looks, but that's just besides the point. And we got Dragon Ball Super Broly. We got his wife. We got his father-in-law right here. We got Gamma 1, Gamma 2. Looking over here, we got Kaba, we got some in the universe. Okay, I forgot these characters' names in the Mechian. I think one is what? Pilana or Pilna? Pilina, and Saunel. I can't pronounce their names. I really remember their names too. I know it's something like that. You got the God of Destruction, Beerus. Over here, we got the Android Saga right here. We got Teen Gohan, we got Adult Gohan, Videl, Hercule. Now, in my last video, I mentioned that Hercule's gonna have like this kind of gimmick looking ultimates where he has like the present. And I was kind of hoping he would have like the Game Boy, because the Game Boy is actually pretty dope. I think that'd be a cool super to bring back from Budokai. And of course, my personal favorite, Android 18, definitely like one of my mains. Here's the real Trunks right here, by the way, not any of these two. This is the real Trunks. If you're gonna play Trunks and you're gonna main Trunks, make sure you pick this Trunks up. One of my favorites, Future Gohan. Kind of crazy how he's just like hanging out here in the left, like all by himself. Obviously, Android 16 Cell, Android 17. Merged Zamasu, we got Frost, which is probably gonna have all his forms. Goku Black, which is probably gonna have, you know, Super Saiyan Rose. I wonder if we're gonna get like alternate costumes of like Mr. Satan. Like, are we gonna get like GT Satan where he's like half bald? That'd be kind of interesting, honestly. So in this list right here, we got, you know, Kibito Kai, we got Babidi, Bora, Pui Pui, Majin Buu, Maj Vegeta, Vegeto, Z Oob. Okay, so Z Oob is down here. And I believe the other Oob was up here for GT Oob. Okay, so we definitely have two versions of Oob in the game, which is not bad. We got Kid Trunks, Kid Goten, Gotenks, Bardock, Fasha, I believe her name was, Broly, Cooler, and Metal Cooler. So nothing too out of the ordinary here. I think the only character that I don't think we played as Fasha. No, she's in BT3. Never mind, she is. For a second, I was thinking that she wasn't. But Babidi, I know I've been playing the modded version of BT3 lately, and I know he's in the modded version, but I don't necessarily know if he's in regular BT3, so that'd be kind of interesting to have Babidi. I know in Dragon Ball Zenkai Battle Royale, if you chose Babidi as a character, he kind of took over Spopovich's mind, and you kind of like control Spopovich as like Babidi being like in the background, so who knows how that's going to be. I think Babidi is just He's just a character to kind of fill fill space. They kind of want to fill up all this roster with like characters that no one's really gonna play, but I mean, it's a Tenkaichi game, so more characters the better, I guess. Then we have right here the Trio de Danger. We got Bergamo, we got Basil, and we got Lavender. We got Topo, which he's probably gonna have his God of Destruction form. Yeah, we got this Dispo character right here. I think that's gonna be definitely the first time we play. I don't even think he's in the modded version. I know God of Destruction and Topo is. I don't even think he is been modded into any games yet. So that's gonna be interesting to see him. You know, Jaren, you got their God universe. You got with the Ribrianne. So she's gonna be in her normal form, and then she's probably gonna be in her fat form, which is gonna be pretty funny. So that's cool that they're gonna be adding these characters. At least I hope they do. Dude, I forgot this guy's name. Like, I don't even know like who's really gonna play this guy unless you're just trying to have some fun. But I can't remember his name. I know he's from the superhero movie. I just don't remember. You got Cellmax right here, which is probably like, it's probably gonna be like one of the hardest characters to fight, just because of how hard he is in freaking BT3. Like, this guy's like ridiculous. And then we got Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. So this is probably gonna be the one where he just turns, you know, Super Saiyan in blue, which is awkward to think because we have Super Saiyan Gogeta here. But then we have this one down here. So I wonder if this one right here is just going to be able to go blue. But the thing is, this one was able to go Super Saiyan as well in the movie. So maybe that one up there is just base and Super Saiyan. And this one is just Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue, which makes sense because he did use both forms in the new movie. You got Bardock from Dragon Ball Super, which is pretty cool. You got Goku's mother. Now, playing as Goku's mother, that's going to be interesting because we don't even know like her movesets or anything. We don't even know like what her special attacks are. So I'm kind of curious on like how they're going to do this. Jocko. Now this right here is what like a lot of people are already talking about as DLC. Now as far as like DLC is confirmed, I could definitely see Daima characters being DLC. Like I said, we don't even know their movesets or anything yet. And so next year, I can't remember when Daima is supposed to release, but I know it's supposed to come out sometime next year. At least that's what they said. I don't know if it's supposed to come out in the West next year, or if they're going to release it like at the same time in the West and Japan, but I don't know. I think they usually do the Japanese first, and then they kind of dub over here after. But they did say this was supposed to come out next year. So if anything, these characters are just going to be DLC, which, I mean, I guess it's cool. I mean, if we're going to get these two characters, we're probably going to get other Daima characters as well. I mean, come on, we know Bandai, they're all about just making money. So at this point, they're just going to throw any random character in here like this guy. I'm not going to say Goku's mother is like a random character, but I mean, she kind of is, because I mean, really, like, what's her moveset? So, you know, we're definitely getting our wishes fulfilled. So if this roster right here is, you know, true, then, you know, it's looking pretty promising so far. You know, you got your basics, you know, Goku. Oh, we even have Chi-Chi. I kind of forgot about her, but she was in most of the DBZ games for Tenkaichi as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope this is real. Like I said, I know this is from someone on Twitter. I'm going to be posting the link, like I said, in the description. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for this game. I really hope that this roster is true. Just the fact that we're having a total of 145 characters without transformation is pretty freaking crazy, to say the least. But, you know, I'm excited. So let me know in the comments below, like, who are you most excited to play as? You know, obviously me, I would say probably Future Gohan and maybe Teen Gohan I'm more excited for. If you see my last video, I was telling them my wish list. I was saying, hey, we need to buff this guy a little bit. So yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, like, what character are you looking most forward to play, or like what character do you want to see in the game? All right, so that's enough for me today. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.